Hello dear students, today we will discuss about some concepts. So those are parameters of a projectile motion. In the last class we already discussed about what is a projectile and angle of projection and path traced by the projectile is parabola. We already discussed these things. So today we will discuss about parameters of a projectile motion. The first one we consider that time of a flight, and the second one maximum height, and the third one horizontal range. Okay, so here the first one we consider that time of a flight. Okay, dear students, so here we consider that x and y axis. So x axis and y axis. Suppose I will throw an object like that. It means so this one is a projectile. Yes, path traced by the projectile we consider that a parabola. And here, so theta is angle of a projection. So theta is angle of projection. And u we consider that the velocity of a particle. It means initial velocity of a particle. At maximum height, the vertical velocity. So vertical velocity we consider that as 0 at maximum height. It means a vertical means a Vy is equal to 0. Vertical velocity at maximum height. So Vy is equal to 0. And initially we consider that velocity is u, and this one we consider that a direction of a projectile. And the theta is there. So this reason here velocity along x-axis, it means a rectangular component along x-axis we consider that a ux is equal to u cos theta. Why? Because so theta is there here, so this reason here we consider that ux is equal to u cos theta. And along y-axis, so along y-axis uy is equal to u sin theta. Yes, and here so in this side velocity u cos theta. At vertical velocity, when object reaches a maximum height, vertical velocity we consider that as 0, but horizontal velocity is u cos theta. Yes, you already know that these things. Okay, next one, so here we consider that a time of a flight. So time of flight means so time taken to reach a particle at a particular level. So that's when we consider that a time of a flight. So time taken to reach a particle at particular level. So how much time taken to reach so this particle at particular level. So that's when we consider that a time of a flight. Yes, so here we want to calculate the time of a flight. Okay, you already know that these components values. So here, suppose object throw into the space allowed to fall freely under gravity. The total time interval we consider that a t. Total time interval is t. But here, object reaches at a particular level. Time taken to reach object at a particular level means we consider that a t by 2. It means only half of a time. Yes. So this reason, time taken to reach a projectile or a projection, or we consider that a particle. So time taken to reach a particle. So here we consider that a maximum height, or we consider that a some level. So that's one is a t by 2. Why? Because total time we consider that a t, only we consider that one side time interval. So this reason here we consider that a time value is a t divided by 2. Okay, so next one, the velocity, maximum vertical velocity Vy is equal to 0. Yes, at highest position, so velocity, vertical velocity becomes 0. At maximum height, vertical velocity Vy is equal to 0. But here we consider that horizontal velocity is u cos theta. Yes, so this reason at a particular height horizontal velocity is u cos theta and vertical velocity is 0. So this reason here we consider that the initial velocity we already know that u and final velocity is vy. Yes, so here initial velocity. So this initial velocity along vertical component, so that's when we consider that u sin theta. It means uy is equal to u sin theta. Okay, so here we want to calculate a time of flight, so this reason here we consider that equation, the final velocity vy is equal to initial velocity along vertical component, so that's one is uy minus g into t. Why here we consider that minus g into t? Because object moving upward direction, it means it is opposes the acceleration due to gravity, so this reason here we consider that a minus sign. You already know that equation, v is equal to u plus at. Yes, we already know that acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Yes, it means v is equal to u plus at. Yes, we consider that this formula, but here object moving upward direction, so this reason, so velocity along vertical component, it means final velocity along vertical component is equal to initial velocity minus why here we consider that minus? Because object moving upward direction, it means it is opposes the acceleration due to gravity into t. T means how much time taken to reach at a certain level, so that's when we consider that a time t. Okay, so final velocity 0 is equal to uy. It means uy is equal to u sin theta minus, so g into t. T means t divided by 2. S, so t divided by 2. Okay, so here we want to calculate a time of flight, it means capital T. So take in this side g t by 2 u sin theta, it means t is equal to 2 into u sin theta divided by g. Okay, so t is equal to 2u sin theta divided by z. So this one we consider that a time of a flight. So time of flight means it is a time taken to reach a particle at a certain level, so that's one is a time of a flight. So next one, maximum height. So maximum height of a projectile or maximum height of a projection. So here maximum displacement of a particle along vertical component, so that's one we consider that a maximum height. It means maximum displacement of a particle along a vertical component, so this one we consider that a maximum height. Yes, here also we consider that a same diagram along a y component. It means y-axis component is u sin theta, and x-axis component ux is equal to u cos theta. At maximum height, final velocity along vertical component is 0, horizontal component is u cos theta. Yes, you already know that these things, and the theta means the angle of a projection, and o we consider that a point of a projection, and this one we consider that a direction of a projectile, and u is the initial velocity. Okay, so maximum displacement of a particle along vertical component, so that's when we consider that a maximum height. Okay, so here we want to calculate a maximum height of a projectile or projection. So here you already know that one formula, so that's one is v square minus u square is equal to 2zh. It means v square is equal to u square plus 2zh. So this one is a formula. Otherwise we consider here plus 2as. Okay, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So we consider that this formula. So v is a final velocity. You already know that at a final velocity at maximum height is 0, and u value you already know that u cos theta, sorry, u sin theta, and here yes we consider that displacement. Okay, so this one is the displacement, maximum displacement along vertical component. Yes, a we consider that acceleration, but here a value we consider that acceleration due to gravity. So this one is opposite direction. It means acceleration due to gravity. Suppose particle moving upward direction means so this particle opposes the acceleration due to gravity. So this reason in the place of a we consider that as g. Okay, so this reason here we consider that formula v square is equal to, so v square means vy square. It means velocity of a projectile at a maximum height along vertical component vy square is equal to, so u square, it means u y square plus 2, and here we consider that acceleration due to gravity g, but it is opposite, it means it is upward direction. So this reason here we consider that minus g, and s means displacement, and here we consider that displacement, maximum displacement of a particle along vertical component. So that's when we consider that h. Okay, so displacement is h. Okay, so here we want to calculate maximum height to h value. Okay, so velocity of a particle highest position, its value we consider that 0, as 0 is equal to uy square. So uy, u sin theta, as u sin theta, so this one is a whole square, minus 2 as it is g into h. Okay, so here we want to calculate h value. It means h is equal to, 2zh is equal to u square sin square theta. Okay, h is equal to u square sin square theta divided by 2z. Okay, so maximum height of a projectile h is equal to u square sin square theta divided by 2z. Okay, maximum height means maximum height, it means the maximum displacement of a particle along a vertical component. So that's when we consider that a maximum height. So h is equal to u square sin square theta divided by 2z. Okay, so next concept, horizontal range. In a horizontal range, again we consider that a same diagram. So this one is a projectile, and here vertical velocity vy is equal to 0, and horizontal we consider that a u cos theta, and here so ux is equal to u cos theta. So this one is a theta, angle of a projection, and y-axis and x-axis is along y-axis uy is equal to u sin theta. Okay, and here we consider that this one is a h is a maximum height. Then we want to calculate a range of a projectile. So this one is a range. It means a range of a projectile means so maximum displacement of the particle along a horizontal component. So maximum displacement of a particle along a horizontal component we consider that a range. Maximum displacement of a particle along a vertical component, so we consider that a height of a projectile. So maximum displacement of a particle along the horizontal component, so this one is a range of a projectile. Yes, so range of a projectile means it is a maximum displacement of a particle along the horizontal component. Okay, so here we want to calculate a range of a projectile. So this reason, suppose object it's a traveling along a x-axis. It's a traveling along a x-axis with velocity ux. Why? Because so component along x-axis, velocity component along x-axis is ux, and the time we consider that a t interval of a time. So this reason the velocity along a horizontal component we consider that a ux. So ux is equal to, so displacement we consider that r divided by time t. Yes, so r we consider that maximum displacement along horizontal component, it means a range of a projectile. Okay, so this reason, so range of a projectile r is equal to, range of a projectile r is equal to ux into t. Yes, so r is equal to maximum range, r is equal to ux into t. Okay, so here velocity along x-axis u cos theta, and here we already know that the time of a flight, so time of a flight 2u sin theta divided by z is, so t value, so t we consider that time of a flight, so t is equal to 2u sin theta divided by z. So this reason the range of a projectile r is equal to, so ux, it means a velocity along x-axis component, it means a u cos theta, and here so time t, it means a u 2u sin theta divided by z, 2u sin theta divided by g. Yes, okay, so this reason here u into u, it means u square, r is equal to u into u square, so 2 cos theta into sin theta divided by g, u square 2 cos theta into sin theta divided by z. Okay, one formula is there in trigonometry formula, so 2 cos theta into sin theta, 2 cos theta into sin theta, so that's when we consider that a sin 2 theta. Yes, sin 2 theta is equal to 2 cos theta into sin theta. So this reason here we consider that a range r is equal to u square as it is, u square as it is, so u cos theta into sin theta means sin 2 theta is, so sin 2 theta divided by z, divided by z. Okay, so this one we consider that a range of a projectile, r is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by z. So this one r represent a range of a projectile. So range of a projectile is nothing but a maximum displacement along a horizontal component, so that's one we consider that a range of a projectile.